Hey, what's up, YouTube?
Alright, make that beat drop.
Okay. First, I want to shout out Alba and Preach because without them, I would not have had my attention set on the Fresh and Fit podcast, the episode featuring DJ Academics. It was posted about 2 weeks ago, so I'm a little bit late on this. But it was a straight up hilarious show, and I really enjoyed the dialogue between DJ Academics and Fresh. For one, I respect how they were able to have a cordial disagreement as men, at least until Fresh started getting in his feelings a little bit. Not only was it entertaining, but the viewers were able to see for themselves why you should not idolize anybody regardless of their following. Because there are a lot of people out there that know how to sell a good game. Hey, I'm using this new background with the stars in the back. I think it looks pretty cool, but let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Anyways, back to the show. But for this particular interview, I could tell that Ak was ready. He was warmed up. He came straight out the gates with them hard facts. I also want to note that Fresh was stuttering in a lot of his responses, straight up caping for the girl that he was with, straight defending her like he was her lawyer.
The same was like, yo, I'm seeing traits where she's like different in terms of like, okay, she's not thinking like most Miami girls.
And I would understand, if that was a long-time woman of yours, but from what was said in this interview, it was fairly new. So one of the points that Academics highlighted in this was that Fresh speaks to a global audience. But in this conversation, he was referring to just Miami girls when a lot of the viewers are listening from all around North America, all around the world. So you can't just limit your perspective to Miami girls because you're speaking about girls in general. Like, I'm sure Miami girls have something that is unique about them, but there's a similar underlying culture with a lot of these women, whether you're from Miami, New York, Toronto, LA. So to elaborate on his stance, Fresh says that this is not a material girl. She's not like the rest of the Miami girls. She just wants to have a good time with me and me only. So Academics proceeds to ask how long he knew her to find out that she's not like all the other girls out here. And here's his answer.
Could you at least tell the jury how long you've known her?
1 month.
Wait, what?
A month. A month is still the honeymoon phase, my guy. Within that first month, your mind is still lustful. You're caught up in the newness of it. You want to see each other a lot more. You want to hang out a lot more. Guys, you cannot make a full evaluation of her after a month. It takes time. You've got to scrutinize your woman for many, many years because things change. People grow, they mature, they evolve, and sometimes their mindsets change. But don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. But let me know what you think about this part right here. I believe this girl that Fresh is with is actually running game on Fresh, and this is how she's manipulating him in the situation.
Do you think she's interested in you?
I feel like the first day that I met you, having that genuine conversation on the boat, like
on the yacht.
On the boat. I'm like,
it was
one
like
of the
a
people...
genuine, like, I want to get to know you thing. I think we both had a physical attraction to each other at that point. And
so to take attention away from the gold-digging image that she's now carrying, she tries to save face by pretending to have liked Fresh. But at the same time, she didn't respond to Fresh right away. In a video later in this clip, I'm going to show how she did not initially respond to wanting to hang out with Fresh because she was quote-unquote too busy. But apparently she's always had that physical attraction. So I'm just curious to know what changed.
Wait, you said he invited you out before. Why you didn't go before?
Hold on.
I was always busy, or like I was pretty near that. So I was living.
And there she goes with the BS. I was busy. If I ask a girl when she's free and she says that she's always busy, I chalk that up as a rejection. If she's feeling you, she's going to make the time to come see you or to talk to you or whatever. But if she's always busy, that just means there's either another simp in the picture or she's just not feeling it. At this point, people are watching you as an example of how to date and engage with women because you're the expert, right? Because even if Fresh and Myron don't necessarily agree on everything, the brand of the show is red pill. It is male dominance, male excellence. So a situation like this is going to throw a lot of people off. It's going to confuse the viewers. And you can see it in the comment section. They were going off. They were going nuts. There was a lot of blue caps up in the comment section. A lot of people were saying that Fresh was getting roasted or Fresh was getting put on blast. A lot of comments alluding to that stuff. As the show progresses, Fresh begins deflecting, and this is what people tend to do when they're backed up against the wall. Because he tried to make it seem as though Ak is incorrect by framing Ak's position as a singular one. Instead, he made himself look even worse when he came with the line,
I got game.
That usually means that you don't have game, but you wish you did. It's kind of like when you have these dudes out here calling themselves alpha male, or somebody that's gotta say, I'm a real nigga, I'm a real nigga. If you're real, it'll show. But if you gotta say it, it's because you're questioning it, just like the rest of us are. Well, I'll say this, she's got more game than you, Fresh.
You see what your problem is? You think that because I have clout, everyone wants me for clout. However, for you, that's true. For me, it's not. I actually have game, bro, right? That being said, hold on. That being said, right, bro?
Not gay.
Your experience.
But she was busy, alright. So check out this clip right here from TikTok of this chick getting cash apps from all kinds of tricks. See, I was looking to see if Fresh name was up in there. Sending her a cash app. I didn't see it, but I'm gonna go look back at it later. You know, this woman reminds me a lot of this girl back in college. She was much more experienced than I was. She was a little bit older, but I always knew that she was kind of running game just by the way she carried herself. And for me, I was like, yo, what would this girl really want from me? I'm this little skinny 21-year-old. So anyways, I knew she was running game because she would always tell me things about how emotional she was and how sensitive she was and that she liked me, but she would never give me no play. Then she would like ask me for money, and I'd always say no to the money, but I did get tricked out of buying her lingerie one time, and I never got to really enjoy the fruits of my labor. I'm sure she probably used that lingerie to model it for some other dude, but it wasn't me. I say that to say this, Fresh, you better watch out, because he is way too certain about the intentions of this woman.
She likes me for me, bro. She likes me for me.
So nearing the end of the segment, you have Fresh getting super in his feelings. He wants to discredit Act and end the conversation. Like, check this out.
Hey, hold on, no. So y'all talking about women, not whores?
You don't watch the show.
Yeah.
This one, no, you don't watch the show. She's been here multiple times. We say A, B, C, D. You were saying only A. You don't watch the show. So your argument is invalid.
Hold on.
It's invalid,
I'm
bro.
gonna be honest with you.
We done.
So I'll admit that there was a time when Ack was wavering and losing his position. As the guest, as well as the host, established that Fresh has been consistent with being okay with a one woman. The point I'm trying to make is that a lot of people are out here giving advice, but a lot of this advice should be taken with a grain of salt, unless of course it resonates with you. The show is entertaining, but that's where it should start and that's where it should end, as entertainment. You know, they tend to bring a lot of beautiful women up on the show and they have some great conversations, so I understand why people like the platform. Of course, they give some advice that is beneficial, especially pertaining to self-improvement, such as exercising, staying in shape, investing your money. But I think the dating angle could sometimes be flawed just because of how subjective dating could be. And these guys don't strike me as guys that had a lot of women before the fame and popularity. They can't even live up to their own standards of dating. Because even in the same show, Fresh himself cannot stay consistent.
Listen, we say vet a girl for a year. It hasn't even been a year yet.
Right.
So he says you're supposed to vet for a year, but this girl that he's with, he's vetted her after a month and he knows that she's different. You see what I'm saying? It just doesn't add up. I want to play one more clip right here, and I want to know what you guys think, if this is game or if he ain't really got it like that.
So
how we met, the honest truth, no cap.
With no cap, we met on Seeking.
Yeah, so we met on there. We definitely spoke, and then I got Instagram, and that was it for like a couple months.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk for like a minute.
We didn't talk for like months because I didn't really want to meet people for a while. I was kind of taking a break because I had an interesting like living situation at the time. Mm-hmm. So I was not. Do I know you?
Do I know you?
In my opinion, if you got game, you don't really rely on dating sites to get women. Personally, I think that's corny, but that's just me, you know? Like, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I prefer to go out and fish for myself. The problem with online dating is that you tend to meet that person's representative, not the person themselves. So it's much easier to get an engineered persona rather than the authentic person. But you let me know in the comment section what you think about this, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, peace.
I have to be careful what they want me for. That being said, this shorty here, bro, listen. That shorty there, bro, wants me for me, 100%.